I recently went to a YouTube creator event and met Jen, and she has encouraged me to post more long form content. And she actually sent me some videos from Jenna Phipps, some of her like very early Thrift With Me videos. I'm gonna try to kind of go for that vibe, very simple, minimal editing necessary, because once I have to spend a lot of time editing a video, I just don't want to do it, and it sits in my drafts forever, which is why I haven't posted in so long. But I'm here today at Salvation Army. There's a few things in particular I'm looking for me, and then obviously for reselling. I have a friend getting married soon. She needs an outfit for engagement photos, and she sent a picture to the group chat, and we were all like, don't wear that. So I'm gonna see if there's anything that would be good. I'm going to Universal Studios soon in Orlando with a friend. If there was like a Harry Potter tank top, I would buy it to wear for the trip and then resell it. And then I'm also going to Iceland with a friend in a couple weeks, and she needs some like rainproof pants. And then I probably also need a couple pair of like hiking pants. So if I see that, would probably pick that up. That's what we're going for. Let's go. For the longest time, I did not go to the Salvation Army, but recently I found some gems there, so had to stop in. This dress was cute, and I do have a couple of bachelorette parties coming up this summer, but we don't really have an idea of dress code yet. Allison and Kelly, this was half off, but I had never heard of that brand, so I left it. Old Navy has some cute stuff, but I only pick it up to resell if it is super, super cheap, and neither of these look like they'd be good for my friend's engagement photos. So I did leave those behind, but then I found this Ralph Lauren 100% linen midi dress. I thought this is so perfect for spring, and I actually already sold this in a bundle to a buyer, so it has already sold, but I was excited to find this, and I was right, it did sell quick. Stitch Fix is something that I used to pick up way more often, and it used to do really well. However, it hasn't done that great recently, so I don't really pick it up anymore. This was Mark New York for the actual tag. Left that. The Salvation Army had a ton of these dresses. So many. And I just know these are going to go to a landfill because they had a lot. Okay, white dress, a potential for my friend's engagement photos, but she would hate this cutout in front. So that was a no. Another white dress. This was from Fashion Nova, but it did have a stain on the front, and I just felt like it wasn't worth the price. Another white dress. I had never heard of this brand. I had to actually Google Lens how to spell this out. It was Charles Henry, for those wondering. Comps weren't great, so I did end up leaving this behind. This store always has a ton of new racks out, and I spotted these little striped overalls, this brand Cali 1850. I have sold before, it doesn't sell for a ton, but these were linen blend, which I love this time of year, a great seller for me, and these were the color of the day, so I did end up getting the overalls. Had to check out what was next to it, just a Target brand jumpsuit, but that is kind of cute. Also on the new rack, I spotted this overall dress. I thought this was really cute, but it is just Forever 21, so that didn't seem worth picking up. I love checking out the sweatshirt category, but all these like personalized ones make me really sad when they get donated because I just know this couple broke up. This was probably like a Valentine's Day anniversary gift, and no one is going to buy it, including me. And then I found multiple Zaya pieces. Maybe back in 2020, 2021, I would have picked these up. They did really well back then. This is in fact just a pyramid scheme where you have to know someone's selling in order to buy it. So that's why on resale sites it was really popular because no one knew people selling it. Also, we've got to stop personalizing items with monograms if we are just going to donate them at some point, because the odds of someone having the exact same monogram as you and being the same size and also wanting to buy it are very low. In the blazer section, this Antonio Milani blazer was so cute. Look at these buttons. It did have some staining though, so I left it behind. But then further down the rack, I found this Ralph Lauren 100% linen blazer, size 14, so not from the same person who donated the dress, surprisingly. And I'm trying to be better about checking for flaws before I leave, so I made sure it had all the buttons, nothing wrong with the cuffs, no rips or stains, and it passed the test. Also, I've been really into matching pajama sets recently, and there were these Victoria's Secret pajama pants on a new rack. If I had found the matching top, I would have bought this, but the pants on their own didn't really seem worth it. And I feel like I'm always checking leggings to see if they have that Lululemon logo on the lower calf. And I currently have so many sweaters in my inventory. It's May, so they're not selling very quick, but I keep buying them because sometimes they're just too good to pass up. Nothing too exciting here. But this one sweater has been here for so long. Every time I see it, I think it's going to be a Taylor Swift cardigan. No, it is Liz Claiborne. It is the exact same colors, like spot on. Then finally went to see if there were any good hiking pants. These did not fit the description, but I had no idea J. Crew made like sweatpants. And honestly, these seem pretty cozy, but I did not get them. Then there were these joggers. They were almost like slick, like coat material, but just on the front. These were from Athleta. I do think they would keep you dry and warm, but only the front of your legs, not the back. These also looked super cozy, almost like a dupe for Lululemon scuba joggers, but they were like textured, and these were just 90 degrees by Reflex, which is nothing special, but for yourself, not a bad deal. And then I saw this from afar. It looks like the Free People Movement bag, but this was a dupe and it was dirty, so was not gonna buy that. I've also been looking for cowgirl boots for myself, and I spotted these, and at first they looked really nice, but they're kind of dirty close up and they were just Walmart brands, so for the price, not gonna be worth it. Don't worry, I did walk over here and pick it up. I have it on camera to prove it. I usually leave the thrift store when I get hungry, and that's what time it was, so even though I only had a small haul, I decided it was time to hit the road. Alright, spent $19.47. You guys already saw what I bought, but here's another haul in case you didn't watch. Got these linen blend striped overalls. Everything was a linen. Okay, then we got this linen Ralph Lauren pink dress. Some people say Lauren. I just feel like a fraud when I say it like that. Another Ralph Lauren linen pink blazer. Obviously, linen's been doing very well for me. I shipped out a pair of J. Crew linen joggers this morning, so love picking it up this time of year. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Trying to get back into long form content. A lot of people are pushing me to get back to it, and you know, it paid pretty well, so money is enough of a motivator that I'll be back. Thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.